started my second indefinite fast. I just completed day 2, and my starting weight was 313.1 pounds. And after finishing 2 days, my current weight is 306.9 pounds. On my first indefinite fast that I ended about a week or so ago, I lost right at 50 pounds. Now, about 15 pounds of that was water weight, and I have quickly started to lose all of that in the first 2 days here of this. Now, I wanted to talk a little bit about of why I was going back to fasting. If you watched my TikTok, I talked about it a little bit. In that, as soon as I broke my fast, almost immediately, I knew I kind of wanted to get back to fasting. I just felt like I've got this incredibly powerful, effective, efficient, and easy weight loss tool in fasting that really, really works for me. And it is the most stress-free weight loss tool that I've ever used in my life. And I just thought, man, I really just need to utilize that. I really just need to continue doing that. And these feelings were almost immediate, as I said, when I broke my fast, and I started to eat again, and I started to think about, okay, I gotta plan for food. What am I gonna eat? How much am I gonna eat? Who else is eating? What are you guys gonna eat? And, you kind of re-enter all of these conversations and scenarios, and just instantly it gets really complicated. It can get really stressful, because I've learned a lot, right, about myself, and I'm still working on my subconscious relationship with food. And part of the reason I wanted to break the fast is I wanted to test myself. I wanted to see where I was at. I wanted to see what I've learned. And so, you put yourself in those situations. And, lo and behold, I did. I learned a lot. I realized that I was able to rewrite some parts of my subconscious relationship with food. And so some areas I thought, oh man, yes, this is better. I feel like I'm more in control, right? I feel like my subconscious is saying the same thing as my conscience, which is what you want to say, which is what you want it to do. You want them to be the same. But there were also areas where, man, I absolutely didn't feel the control. Now I didn't go crazy in any way, shape, or form. There was no time where, you really can't when you break a fast that long. Your stomach is pretty tight. It doesn't shrink. It just tightens up. And you really can't eat a lot. Even if you wanted to, you get full really quickly. So that wasn't ever really a question or a problem. I only broke the fast for 7 days, and I was back on. So yes. But realizing I worked on a lot in that first fast, and I was able to gain some ground, but I also put myself in scenarios where I realized, ooh, I probably don't have a lot of control here. I still feel this subconscious pressing in, saying something different, in different scenarios and different situations. And I was definitely, feeling like, oh man, there's still much work that needs to be done. And so really going back into it was a no-brainer to go back into the fast. And honestly, it's welcome. Here's why fasting is so great for me, in that I got a lot of weight to lose. I probably got over 100 pounds still to lose. And so to be able to implement all of these things that I've learned, and have to go through all the stress of life and all the complications that life brings by itself, on top of that, focusing on losing weight, which is such a daily struggle. It's an all-day daily thing. It's a million decisions all day long that you're having to make when you're trying to lose weight. And it can just be frustrating. It can be really stressful. So if I just take that equation, if I just take that out of the equation, that I'm having to make decisions about losing weight, right? and I get down to a healthy weight in as quick as possible, right? People say you should lose weight slowly. I think that's nonsense. Now I might be proved wrong at the end of this, right? Some bad may happen. Who knows? But I think it's important to take that out of the equation. This stress of losing weight, and just get your body down to the weight you're supposed to be at, a healthy weight. Then you don't have to have the stress of losing weight. You can just have, I'll just say the stress of maintaining your weight, which is way less of a problem. Because listen, if you're just maintaining a healthy weight and you go out and you have a bad weekend, a stressful weekend, whatever, and you indulge, what's the worst that's happened? You've gained a pound or two, maybe, right? Maybe. And how easy is that to correct? That's really easy to correct. But if you're trying to lose weight, if you have 50, 100 pounds, 150 pounds, whatever it is to lose, and you have a bad weekend, you'll gain 3 or 4 pounds, probably, or maybe even more. Certainly, I've gained more over a weekend. And you'll have this guilt and this feeling of failure, and it just drags you down. And the more emotional you are, the more bad you feel. You're going to turn to food, right? It's going to be hard to get back on that wagon. It's this whole thing. So fasting enters the room here, and all of a sudden, in 2 or 3 months, I can lose all the weight I need to lose, and then I can just maintain, and I can figure out, like on the fly, on how to maintain. And I could see, I've gained 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Well, how hard is that to correct? That's not hard. You can see 2 weeks exactly what you did, right? It's so much easier and less stress and less guilt if you're learning how to eat when you're just maintaining. So if you can fast, right, get all the way down in as quickly as possible to your goal weight, your healthy weight, and then figure out how to maintain that, man, that just makes so much more sense. It's so less stressful. One of the main causes of weight gain is stress. So dieting is stress. It's this wicked cycle, this catch-22 of why you can't lose weight, why I couldn't lose weight, right? Because it's this whole big thing. Fasting takes all of that out. Fasting is stress-free, I'm telling you. Now, if you're first starting out, you don't understand what I'm saying, okay? Stick with it. I promise you, once your body adapts to it and you're okay with the feeling of hunger for a day or 2 days or whatever, you'll get over that, and then your body will stop feeling that hunger. And you will just get to a place. It's just this Zen place. People say, how do you feel? Like, I feel euphoric. I feel like I'm just on cloud 9, this constant state of energy all day, every day. No up, no down. It's just a constant state of energy. My body is just utilizing the fat stores that I've got. It's like 500,000 worth of calories on my body here. It's just utilizing that. Every little bit that it wants, it just gets and just uses. It's just constantly taking fat, using that energy. And I feel great. And there's just no stress, because every answer when it comes to food is just no. Do I need to eat that? Do I need to eat something? Nope. Do I need to go shopping for food? Nope. Do I need to prepare food? Nope. Do I need to go out to food? Nope. Do I need to order something at the restaurant? Everybody's in it? Nope. Just go to get water. Like, the answer is always no. There's no question. There's no stress, no pressure at all when you're fasting. It's just the greatest diet, weight loss, fat loss tool I've ever experienced in my life. Now, I'm not saying you should do it. I'm saying you should definitely consult your doctor. If you have any underlying health issues, which I do not, other than the obesity, you should definitely consult your doctor before you start an extended fast like I'm doing. But if you can check all those boxes off, then I think fasting is a fantastic way, actually the best way to lose weight get to that healthy weight, and then figure out how to maintain that healthy weight. It's so much easier to do once you get down there. And so that's really my plan. That's really what I'm doing. Now I'm working on my subconscious relationship with food while I'm in the middle of the fast, okay? When I see a commercial, when somebody talks about food, when the guy at work walks by me from the break room, he's just heated up his food. When I sit down to eat with the kids, or I'm cooking the family dinner, I'll even cook, right? I won't eat it, but I'll cook it. I'm thinking about food, and I'm thinking about my relationship with food this entire time. So, really, I'm killing two birds with one stone here. I'm getting ahead of the game. Once I get down to that healthy weight, I'll have gone through this process. I'll have thought through all these things as much as I possibly can. Are there things I'm gonna miss? Yeah. Will I trip up? Once I get to a healthy weight and gain 5 pounds over a weekend? Maybe not. But like I said, once you get down to that healthy weight, it's easily correctable. If you mess up over a weekend when you're 100 pounds overweight and you're trying to lose and you're insulin resistant and your body holds on to fat, so much more easy. Your body just won't let the fat go. Then yeah, it's way harder to lose weight. So in my book, fasting is number one.